Mommy.
I'm gonna go into somebody's stream and be like, dude, check out this guy's stream.
We should all
make
just.
his own stream.
That would be wonderful.
That would be like the. See, soup
that's
recipes
trolling.
are out. The soup recipe trolling is done.
No.
Making their own stream.
That will live forever in my history book. Welcome everybody. We're jumping into another series here, another set. This is going to be the semifinal, one of the semifinal sets. We are going to have the pleasure to see BCNSpades versus none other than WEBZ eFragWebz, who previously just played Cold Popcorn. That sounds delicious. We are going to go ahead and see this on Entombed Valley. At the top left, we have none other than Mr. Webbs showing us how nasty his creep spread is. Oh my gosh, that was so beautiful and impressive to watch. And BCNSpades on the bottom left, gonna go ahead and be a red Mamma Jamma.
A red Mamma Jamma. By is Mamma Jamma Klingon for Protoss?
I think it's like an old jazz term, Mamma Jamma.
Well, I'd rather it be Klingon.
Okay, it'll be Klingon today.
I don't even like I don't like Star Trek. It's an old jazz term now.
All right, maybe it could be a jazz term, but in Klingon.
Yeah, saying Klingon, it means like awesome jazzer or something.
Yeah, but I like it. Now, very interesting. BCNSpades opting to go cross-position scouting. Now, this is really interesting because it's really just kind of a poke in the dark, and sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. It's gonna be interesting to see. He is gonna go to the bottom right next. I wouldn't be surprised to actually see another probe scouting the top left as this probe arrives at the bottom right. I've seen people do that before. Actually, a Runacart, a well-known streamer, I've seen him do that before. I was just like, wow, that's really sexy.
It's pretty sexy.
See how I added that little ad for that other streamer?
Yeah.
Guy? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I was
there
proud
you
of
go.
that. Gotta share the love.
Yeah, tell them about us. Tell them about us.
Tell them about us. I will try.
Yeah. Now we're gonna get sued for copyright. Way to go.
Yeah.
Hope you're proud.
I'm gonna be broke.
Yeah.
So lawyers are expensive, guys. Alrighty, baby. Gas
Hit that
pool.
donation button.
Look like yeah. Wouldn't that be a great little thing to put on chip in? Currently, I would like to accept donations for my lawyer because I'm in trouble.
Court dates. Yeah.
Big trouble.
Name drops.
Right.
Anyways,
very interesting wall going on.
Punning Pool fixing to finish up right now for Frags. Frags is, like we saw last game, a very strong player. Didn't somebody say they thought this was ZVT?
This is PVZ.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought Spades said he thought it was ZVT. Whenever, I don't know. I don't even know.
I'm not sure if he's gonna be happy or not about this.
A very cool FFE gonna go down. This Plenty is always gonna be down, so he can't wall himself completely off. This Overlord is gonna get full scouting info, and I think that's really cool. Double gas is gonna go ahead and go down for Spades. Gonna go for that heavy gas builds, which is there's a lot of them. You could go for high Templars, which is pretty effective versus Zerg. The evil Emperor Zerg. No. I can't get over that now. Anyway, Zella's gonna pump out. He probably needs 2 to complete this wall, unless he puts down like a pylon or a cannon. So right now he's just gonna get out 1 zealot, which is just kind of he's donating a lot of his money. He's donating money, obviously, to his probes because he has to pay for the probes because probes aren't cheap nowadays.
Yeah, this is a bit strange about that wall. A lot of times you'll see that pylon being a part of the wall so that it has a one little hexa square to defend. I have seen in pro games though before where they do like intentionally leave a really big gap, and I'm not really sure. When I see that, it makes me think like maybe they're like inviting some link shenanigans because they know how to deal with it, and so it'll actually be in their benefit. But maybe it's just maybe it's a preference, maybe it's a style thing. Right now, he does have he will actually have nice control of this of his ramp that's going down to his natural. If Lynx wanted to try and run by, he could run all his probes and try to clog that up. Would it be really cool if you actually had control of this supply depot and you could wall around it and just lift it up?
I think that would be really cool, actually.
That'd be kind of neat.
That'd be really metagame. Hey, you hear that MLG? You hear that MLG? Yeah, update. Let's go.
Putting in work.
Doing it.
Well, no gas for you, Mr. Webbs. I do think we're going to see a lot of roaches going into this mid-game as we are getting a very fast 3 bases on their way to saturation. 6 drones in production, 4 more links about to pop out as the robotics facility is reaching halfway done, and it looks like BCNSpades still opting to have this big gap. I guess maybe he just has a good read of what's going on now, and he's like, well, you're not going to do a ling run by, so why make it difficult for my units to stream out as I go out for my big push?
Absolutely, I agree 1,000%.
It's a lot.
That is a lot of percent.
It's 10 times 10.
Yeah. 10 times 10 is 1,000.
That's a lot of percent. It doesn't get much higher than that.
Anyway, Injects right now looking really well. This double, or no, only a single Evo chamber. So, yep, there goes the Roach Horn right beside it. Gonna see probably a lot of heavy Roach play for this mid-game time. Roaches are very, very effective mid-game, and kind of late game, they just kind of turn into buffers almost, unless used correctly, which from eFrags, I wouldn't be surprised if we could see them used very correctly.
Ooh, and this little Overlord does go ahead and do a quick Yui, as Webbs does want to see exactly what's going on here. He was able to see the Colossus tech right in front of him. You have a total of 5 gates and a row and a Colossus. Not seeing a DT shrine. We are seeing actually this simultaneously going down just about Robotics Facility and the High Templar Archives. I really like that.
I enjoy this very much. Storm is very, very, very powerful and very hard to out-micro. Especially because you just get to there's a point in the game where Protoss just has too many storms, and it's very hard to counter. So right now, Spades is looking in actually a kind of decent position. Not too many units out right now. Only about 8 roaches right now. Of course, there are 6 more on the way. It seems like BCNSpades might be a bit behind just because the economy-wise, but right now I think he actually looks pretty good for just for the fact that Zerg can grab a lot more expansions a lot faster than him.
Oh baby, we're seeing roaches. I heard you liked roaches, so I made some roaches. So I heard you liked them. Now BCNSpades is working out to get his 3rd safely. However, right now we're at just about 10 minutes and 15 seconds, and he's gonna have a lot of roaches on the field, still producing them. And this is gonna be really difficult for BCNSpades to hold on to his 3rd.
You're right. In the words of Stefano, roaches are a good unit. This one Colossus is gonna come out and do a lot of DPS, a lot of nice splash damage to all of these roaches. But is it gonna be enough? I do not know. The roaches here.
Oh, and there goes the speed upgrade. Just finishing. This isn't maxed out roaches quite yet. He has that 145 supply. These roaches with the speed can catch up to the Colossus. Even with that though, no gateway units to back him up right now. This is a really powerful attack coming from Webbs.
Very powerful attack, but will it hold? I don't know. This Colossus, I think if this Colossus gets sniped, it's definitely going to be the defining moment of this game. This Colossus is doing its job. These roaches are just moving slowly up, creeping towards that beautiful mineral line. Oh, this one Colossus is going to get sniped down, and I think there's the GG. Very nice Colossi micro, but just not good enough. That 11-minute max is just too damn high.
That's our thing now, man. We gotta copyright that way before you tell me.
Way before that, like, senator already did, but whatever.
Damn it. Well, what did he say? Exactly.
He was like the housing rate or something like that.
It's too damn.
I mean, he's like this big black dude,
that.
like this big buff black guy with like this awesome curly like gray mustache, and he's like, the housing rate is too damn high.
Oh hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Politics at its finest, baby. Guys, we are gonna jump into this next game in a very short amount of time, homie G. It's a pleasure to see all of you guys hanging out with us. We got 27 people who enjoy watching a Platinum 3 Masters tournament.